Hello, this is Water Fiction here, and today I want to show you something that kind of was the thing that we would need to make. The only thing though is that I wouldn't know how to make it really, so I'm just gonna show you like what the basic design. I know it's not the best, but it's the best I can get it. Like I did multiple redraws of this. Um, But here I call it the Brinconian Minball Machine Console. This thing right here. Now I have the screen right here, right? Now the screen and like this part right here, and even this part right here, this little grip things, they will all be part of the console. So the bottom of the screen is the console, while the top of this, all this right here, and this was his title. That would be what I call the cabinet, or cabinet plus cartridge. And what it would be is it would be like 5 to 7 inches in size, so it wouldn't be that big like the handheld thing. And you take this top part right here, you take it and you hook it on to this bottom part, and then you turn it on and you get to play the game. Now the inside of it would actually be different depending on what game you're playing. So this is a layout that I would do like for like the game I would do, like the first game I would make for this console kind of thing, handheld console. It has ramps up, it has ramps, and I have like the spinner, the little thing the ball hits it spins, it shoots out some other place. Now as I do it, I also have like little what called actual spinners, those little things where you hit it and they get you points. And then the bumpers, ding, 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 those things, Well, the bumpers and spinners, they're actually movable. They can actually move around within the game itself. Probably based on like a preset track that they'll be on. So this way it might kind of go away or conglomerate into one area. This way you might have to do certain things that way, And of course I have little holes, I don't know if I have saucers or not though, but I will have little holes. And the holes edge can open and close. I'm going to show halfway open and close for, because they can open and close. Now look here, I have like 4 different flippers. I have up, left, right, and down. And then of course I have the Minball, which is going to be, it's basically a miniature pinball machine, and thus Minball, Now before you get to this, like here I have like specialized, it'll be grips, because you hold it on your hand, And now in here you see this little button inside, that's going to be to accept, to attack, or to enter buildings. Meanwhile, the main outside thing, of course, is going to be the plunger you use to hit the Minball to make a ding 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 ding, that thing, And now this button is going to look, I'm going to design, I want it to look like a, what am I thinking of? Coin return slot. But instead, this will be to decline and to use an item or to exit. Now I'm thinking, like, what is this? It's like a little pinball machine. Well, I'm going to call it, it's going to be a Mechanodigital game, because it's going to be both a video game console as well as a miniature pinball machine thing. I'm thinking, how would that work? Well, I should want to see something like this, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay, that's cool. Sorry about that. I just want to see something real quick. Well, how it works is because this. Okay, wait, now that's where kind of we can't see too much. This will be an example game. Okay, here you settle in like a city, and the up and down flippers, they can move towards where you're facing or away from what you're facing, and then of course left and right, just move your left and right. You go in the city and you do all this stuff, and you buy stuff, you get supplies, something, Then in the dungeon, up, maybe it helps you to jump, or maybe you can't jump, you need to climb up a ladder, or you can, and then down allows you to duck, or climb down a ladder, or whatever, And it shows like this way, it's a first person, kind of, not first person, but like over the shoulder, third person view, and then here you have like a side scroller view, like kind of typical platforming view, for the dungeon. But you don't really use the Minballs until you get to like the boss, what might be like the main challenge, and you basically you shoot the Minball and your character's on like this giant ball thing, kind of rolling around, doing whatever. So it combines elements of a video game with a pinball machine kind of thing. And I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of cool, kind of neat to have it that way. And then of course once you shoot the pinball out there, then they'll leave the flippers become like normal flippers as you use them to flip the Minball up and down and through the thing, getting more points. That's kind of an idea that I have. As you can kind of tell, it's not like the best, but if you want to look at one of these little things here, it's supposed to give the impression that it's like a pinball machine. You know, maybe like make it nice and sturdy so that you can actually set it down. And actually, you could even play it as a pinball machine, just without the video game and thing. But I figured it'd be kind of neat to have like elements of a pinball machine plus a video game console. Like I kind of have this idea of doing like a pinball machine plus like a fighting game. Like maybe you could connect it up using like USB support or connect to an HDMI through a TV or whatever, or even like wireless support, you know. And you would have to use like the Minball, you know, to basically try to fight against your opponent, who also has to use their Minball, you know. I know it's kind of a weird thing. I know you're like, what? How does that work? You know, I don't know myself. You know, they're like, wait, I'm the guy that's making it. Well, this is my idea, concept I have. I don't have any coding knowledge, and really I only know the base level of physics knowledge. I don't have like oh, I know how to make this thing work, make it really cool, you know. This is something I think would be kind of cool. Like if, and I also don't have the money for it, you know, or the funding. And I don't want it's not like a, please give me your money to make this thing. It's just like an idea that I have. I mean, if you want to, I mean, they're like, hey, you know, this looks kind of cool. I want to see this, you know. If you want to, maybe I can maybe try to get a Kickstarter or GoFundMe, or whatever, you know. But hey, you know, I got this thing, you know, and it's like I got this thing at the end of mind, you know. This is a proof of concept thing, you know. Or if you want to, you can kind of like help me out with like if you say, hey, you know what, I can help. Hey, dude, I can help you with like a one-on-one. Like I can tell you like how to do coding and actually maybe get like design plans out there. You know, that go better than this. Cause I don't know why. I think it was kind of neat, kind of cool to have a pinball machine / video game console hybrid thing, you know. Now I was thinking about my main game might not be this right here. It might be one of my Catman games or that one. But I think my mascot for the game, I want to have it be more what I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, more like inviting. You know, like I know like back in the day, like the mascots had to be cool and edgy. I mean, it looked like originally looked like games. It was like, whoa, I can play as Pitfall Harry. Whoa, that's so cool. And then it's like, whoa, Mario gets to do all this cool stuff. That's so cool. And then you get to like Sonic the Hedgehog, and you're like, Sonic is cooler than Mario because Sega has blast processing. And then you get like Crash Bandicoot. There's a scene where he's like, hey, Plumber Boy, guess what? You suck, I'm cool. You know, and there's like, I mean, like Dead Space had a commercial where mothers would sit down and they would watch the watch this video game playing. They're like, oh my word, I can't believe it. Supposed to get this negative press, you know. Like, I think Spyro the Dragon you did with the sheep character. He goes, don't buy that Spyro game. No, no, no. You know. And it was all a way to basically promote the fight. Because they know what they're doing. Like, oh hey, that's cool, you know. Sorry. Well, they might be more inviting, you know, like the character I would use to represent the first game for the concept I would actually make. If we did make this, I'm not saying that I will because I don't think I will. You know, I don't think I'll be able to do this. But if I ever did do this, I think I want the character to be more inviting, not just in gameplay style, because it will use the pinball machine like action to kind of focus on it, you know. But I want it to be like relaxing. Like when you're playing the pinball thing, it's gonna be fun and entertaining. But then it's also going to have like this relaxing and inviting feel to it. So you go, oh, I like this game. You know, I like how it feels. You know. Like if I make the character, what I kind of feel like doing is that the character's going to look up at these photographs of what's going to be of the greats, you know. There's going to be all these gaming mascots, you know. And they're up there on this nice big pedestal as a character wants to be like them, you know, wants to basically like join them, but also wants them to join the character, you know. And well, I know that I have like a lot of like these ideas, you know, and you know, I'm hoping that like if I could do this, you know, I could have like a unique style and substance to it. I do in the game. I want it to be a mixture of like pastel colors, and whatever the terminology for the exact opposite of pastel. Like, okay, pastel is basically high saturation, low value. That's basically That's basically pastel colors. So it's soft looking colors for it. But I was thinking like maybe like low saturation, high value. No wait. No, low saturation, high value is pastel. High saturation, low value would be the exact opposite of that. So I got mixed up. But I would like to have like that, you know, would be maybe like maybe it have to be like 16 different colors. Maybe the first most of first 6 colors I would have would be pastel colors. And the next 6 colors would be the exact opposite of pastel colors, and then the last 4 colors would be black, white, like a dark gray, and a silver. To kind of make it look, well, I think it would make it look kind of cool, you know? To kind of blend it. Now I'll probably try to use like old school, like NES/SNES graphics, you know? That's kind of what I go for, like Sega Genesis, PC Engine stuff. Kind of stuff, you know, but like if this ever became like a thing and somebody wants to make their own console, you know, or their own like cabinet, you know, cabinet cartridge thing that they could put in there, and they want to use more like N64 graphics or maybe like Atari graphics, like arcade and stuff like that, they can. Hell, I didn't even say if you want to do more realistic graphics, have more like a realistic, awesome like first-person shooter that you have to use the pinball machine thing to work on. I think that'd be kind of cool if I need. Right now, it's just an idea. There's a proof of concept, but there's no actual physical thing right now. But if you want that to be, should I do a GoFundMe, Kickstarter kind of thing? Just let me know in the comments below. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to hear from you soon. Goodbye.